Okay. Well. Okay. I said I was going to. I said I was going to watch the animated short, which I'm really excited for. I'm really excited for that. But since we're here early, I mean, I'm just going to go through what released a day ago, roughly. Yeah. So this is Skirk's. Call it Skirk's Tale, Solitary Warrior. I mean, it's on the screen, so yeah. I mean, there's quite a bit of lore here, so I definitely want to go through it. And I mean, it's Skirk, so I mean, come on. I'm the biggest Skirk fan out there. I spend my entire day doing Skirk-related stuff. You can talk about it more about it later, but let's talk about this too. Let's go through this first, because lore. Also, I think it's a good thing to go through before the animated short, because okay, I've seen like multiple frames of it. I didn't want to. I mean, I didn't want to, but this also goes into like more backstory about her than we've known so far. Okay, there's like 3 pages, so let's go through this first. Oh. Her existence is like an unproven rumor. For a very long time, Skirk has journeyed through Tevat like a shadow, avoiding anything more than brief contact with others, only gathering intel when absolutely necessary. So, yeah, she's pretty much just a ghost, and she tries to avoid anything human at all, except, I mean, we knew all that before. Well, she actually does appear in the human world more than, well, I would have expected. But, I think in this case, I think it's mostly Certology sending her to gather intel on stuff, because, what the... Okay. What's Vodafone News? What's Certology's title again? Vodafone News is a visionary. Oh, Certology is the foul, right? He has a lot of info though, intel, I guess. I guess he does a lot of research. That's probably also how they knew about like the third descender and the gnosis and stuff. Sometimes, past the stroke of midnight, a tavern goer will swear he had glimpsed her. Does she like drinking? I guess taverns are also a good way to gather intel. Waving hands painting a story of a person that nobody could be sure ever was. Okay. It wasn't until recently that there came to be one who could claim to know her. So we've heard that. Oh, my master? She's the type to keep to herself. You like keeping to herself. She lives like a hermit. And that's saying something, because I do too. I spend my entire day in my room, by the way. Went out for like maybe 2 hours total for food. I don't mean out of the house, I mean out of my room. Yeah. And now, I still communicate normally with those who possess some measure of skill. Girl, you can't communicate normally with anyone. That's just a fact. I would know. She's an alright. I'm sorry, that does not look edible. Shit. The frick is up with my tracking? She's an alright cook. Could have been the creatures in that space tasting a little off in general, of course. You mean in the abyss stuff tasting weird? We initially agreed to swing by my place after leaving. I wanted to let her try my family's homemade sausages this year. It's a real shame she couldn't make it. Why couldn't she make it? Did she just make up some excuse? But also, I need these. I need to make the oh shit. I need to make these Skirk emotes. I need to like. Firstly, I have to have them in my album. Secondly, I need to make them. I'm gonna see if I can do that on Twitch. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know. I have not figured out the emote thing yet. Okay. Jeez. I wanted to say my excuse was that I have a life, but that's not true. That's not true at all. I'm sorry, my hands were not even tracked, huh? And the food in the abyssal rift only tasted off to him because he's an ordinary human. So, ordinary humans taste food differently when they're in the abyss. I'm sorry, what? I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. Also, this is so cute though. The Skirk emote. After all, what matters the most about my master is her strength and the sheer arrogance she has to go with it. I'm sorry, yeah. She's so freaking stubborn, but I'm here for it. You know, this is the entire reason why Skirk is my favorite. She is so relatable. To me. Well, I feel like none of the things I could mention are good qualities. The frick? I'm sorry, my tracking is not great today. Sorry. What? My hand isn't even... What the? Okay. Oh no. Oh, no, I know what I said. I'm not being ironic. And I mean no insult. When we first started my training, she only needed one hand to beat me. That was undoubtedly her arrogance shining through. But when facing a weak opponent, I believe that arrogance is an aesthetic unto itself. To crush them outright would be unbecoming, yet to feign humility, only to turn the tables later on, that, dear comrade, would be far too deliberate. Okay, firstly, I mean, obviously it's child saying this. What is this, actually, though? Is that an abyssal guy? I can't tell what that is, whatever. I'll see. This art of Skirk is so pretty. I'm obsessed. Oh wait, I just realized. Oh, she sliced this guy in half. I was like, this is a fun way to divide the comic. No. Oh my god, this is just some guy split in half. This is an abyssal mage, I think. That's like a lector, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I don't know all the definitions on people. Bro, I just only know what like everyone does, okay? Arrogance and careless... Oh, this is Skirk saying it. Okay. Arrogance and carelessness are both dangerous things. It's good that he wants to improve, rather than to show off. Otherwise, I'd start worrying about finding his corpse in some strange nook or cranny. Okay. I mean... I have to admit though, this last page is the most interesting thing. This is why I wanted to talk about it. Hi there. Just going through some Skirk lore before we jump into the animated short because, oh, this slide is so fun though. It's so interesting. And about training, I don't really care about how many hands I use. But I do care about how many he'll have left when I'm done teaching. You see this? He still needs to live into that. So he can't just make new limbs for himself using abyssal energy. Like, I can't. I'm sorry, what? Skirk? What? She just loses her limbs and regrows them? She just makes her own limbs. These are not like gloves and leggings. These are her regrown limbs. I already read this yesterday, and I still. Holy shit! I cannot. I cannot process this. Okay. Like, for one, this is really freaking cool. I have nothing more to say. Okay. I spend most of my time training in the abyss. I need to become stronger. Because there's a goal I have yet to accomplish. Because there's a goal I have yet to accomplish. I can't figure out what this means. Spend most of my time training in the abyss. I need to become strong. This doesn't really mean much, but also what is she trying to accomplish? Girl, I need to know. You're gonna make me wait another week to know, right? I mean, this is probably her as a kid. Oh wait, I just realized she is not an ordinary human. I'm assuming. Okay, like, you can see her hands are like not abyssal. Like, she looks pretty human. Relatively human, not really. I'm gonna talk about it later. But like, I was wondering to myself whether she was human or not. But I think in the earlier pages she did somewhat mention that she was not an ordinary human. Which means I'm starting to think she either actually had some abyssal origins, or like has been mutated since she was a kid. Like, either she was like, I think in this case it's probably that. No, actually, it could either be that she's genetically already not completely human, because I don't think she is completely human. Or this frame of her as a kid is already when she mutated. She has a fin on her back. She has a fin on her back. Her entire kit has been very fish themed, and I originally thought that it was because of her abyssal powers and the connection to like the narwhal, but that's not true, because firstly, narwhals are not. Well, narwhals or whales aren't fish, they're mammals. And the tail, honestly, it doesn't feel. Her tail doesn't feel whale, it feels like fish. In this case, like, I think the narwhal is more associated with Child and Sertology than actually Skirk herself, despite her being really the connection between those two other characters. But yeah, she is a lot more fish-coated. The tail she just summons out of nowhere. I'm also the fact she can change forms, for one. Yeah. I don't really get it. I don't really know what fish or what that really means yet. But also, I think, again, firstly, this pretty much confirms that she is not really human. Also, in both, in her model, in both forms, she does also have the fin. It's a really small detail that a lot of people overlook, but, yeah. She has a fin. But okay, that's it. I'm gonna go over to the animated short. I haven't watched it. I have not watched anything. I'm tempted to pause, but I know I can't. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I'll go through frame by frame later. Not worthy of that name. Okay, so she is not from Tibet. So she is not. This feels like Star Guardian for some reason. I keep thinking about League when seeing this. Okay, second thing this confirms, Skirk came to Tibet less than 500 years ago. So it was after Conria thing. It means to defeat me. Walk the path I once walked. What? Uh, I'm like... I have no idea what I'm looking at, but I love it. This is why she's my favorite. This is why I love her so much. What? Wait. What? Oh my god, okay, wow. Sorry. What was that? What was that? Hello? Oh my god. I physically cannot comprehend what just happened. Okay, so she's from beyond Tibet. She can be recent enough that Farina has seen her descend. She knows Jane, she knows Alice. I'm assuming... Wait, okay. Is there the, voiceovers? Okay, no, they don't have... They didn't put in the voice actors. But I do think the first part is probably Sir Trilogy. Also, side note, the fact that they keep using the hashtag fight like Skirk to do her promos, I think is so freaking cool. Like, hello? I'm sorry, what? Okay. Give me a sec. We have to go through this like frame by frame. Wait, where's the speed? Oh, playback speed. Okay. Sorry if the music's gonna be wonky. Okay, never mind. I'm just. Wait, is this is from Inside the Firmament, right? So I'll just go back to normal speed because the okay, this is a hole in the firmament. But also, this is before Natland, so this was not the same hole that I don't think. This is not the same hole that Malika ripped in the firmament in the Natland Archon quest. Yeah. Also, it looks different. I'm gonna compare this to the Natland thing later. And this is her looking. I think it's looking from inside to outside. This is her falling into Teyvat, I think. But this would come from beyond. So she's already pretty much in this form before she went to Teyvat. But you're not yet worthy of that name. She's not powerful enough. So she's not a descender. She's just a, outlander. Since it is I who have opened the border for you, you are nothing but a trespasser. So pretty much this is what's outside Teyvat. So corrupted. Wait. I was thinking whether this has something to do with the swarm, because I don't know. I was just doing some, well, not exactly related research onto Star Rail and the Express, and then I remembered the Argenti quest. I'll double check with that later. But also, I don't think that's exactly that might. Okay, one thing is the hole in the firmament, but also what are these like shards? Because this does not look like these shards do not look like the same stuff from the firmament. It's not like shattered glass, This is something else. Probably related to Skirk. This is so beautiful. Okay, wait. Are shooting stars a thing in Teyvat? Because, well, for one, the stars never change because, well, I mean, it's a firmament. The stars are, basically my interpretation of the stars are like, in the skies, the stars in the skies are like words in a book. They're there to tell a story, which is the pre-written story of Teyvat. So, my question is, in this case, would shooting stars really be a thing in Tibet? And but also, Farina says that. So Farina's not like confused about it. It's like shooting star is like a rare thing, but it does happen. She at least knows about it. So exactly in what circumstances would shooting stars actually make sense? You know. Because I feel like normal stars in the sky of Tibet, because, well, firstly, they're not really stars. Um, again, words on a page. So yeah, the stars don't move. They just stay there. They're just hung there. So in what case would there be a shooting star? And I mean, in this case, well, it's literally someone falling from the sky. It's literally a star from the sky. Well, that star being Skirk. If you seek a means to defeat me, walk the path I once walked. Is that our trilogy though? Remember, you do not belong there. It is not your home. Snezhnaya. This is Sumeru, right? She's using a dull blade. She's using a dull blade. But also, yeah, because Sertology is her master. So, I mean, I think Dainslev knows Sertology because, well, Sertology, one of the sinners, and Vedrfolnir is his brother, it's Dane's brother. Yeah, so not surprised they know each other. I mean, they probably learn from like similar people, anyways. This is Liyue. That's Snezhnaya. She's always in her 7-phase flash form throughout this entire thing, though. I'm sorry, this is such a cool wallpaper. I'm gonna have to start pulling up other stuff because that drawing means a lot, by the way. That drawing means a shit ton. Okay, I'm gonna backtrack a bit there. I'm assuming this is the same place. This was in the opening of Genshin. Traveler drew this, I think. But also my question is it? I mean, is this Mondstadt? Is that the beach? Is that really the... Yeah, I don't think Skirk drew this. Skirk was... This is the exact drawing that Traveler did. Well, don't ask why I remember that. But yeah. This is the sustainer of Heavenly Principles, and these two stars are the Traveler siblings. So yeah, so this is Mondstadt, I think. I'm gonna try to... What do I search to find? I wanna double check the location of this. I'm just gonna search Genshin opening cutscene. First frame is this. Yeah, it's the very first frame of Genshin. I just realized something. Fell here from another world. Fell here from another world. Yeah, no, I'm actually realizing that has meaning now. Sorry, give me a sec. No. Genshin, why are you always making me open my notes and have to edit them every single time I do anything lore related? I don't even know how many pages this thing is now. I was just editing it last night. Fell from another world. I'm just gonna skip this. I'm gonna watch this yesterday. Yeah, that exact drawing. Wait. I woke up, I was all alone until I met you 2 months ago. Okay, yeah, this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Mondstadt. It's like, Starfell Lake. Also, that doesn't really look the same. That doesn't really look the same as this. But is it called Starfell Lake because, like, you know, that's where stars fall? Well, for one, I mean, the twins are stars. That's always been clear, but also, why are they stars? And also, I'm trying to think that stars aren't limited to them. like in this case, Skirk is also a star, right? She felt pretty much the same way that they did, and I wouldn't be surprised if. Wait, did Skirk come here? Did Skirk fall here recently? It's possible that Skirk actually. Skirk, fell through a hole in the firmament. Well, okay, no, someone opened a hole for her in the No, that's not possible, is it? No, Skirk can't be that recent because child. Unless Abyss stuff. Really? In theory, is it possible that she's only been here for less time than Traveler? I feel like, I don't know. I'd say it's somewhat possible that, like, when she fell into the same place as Traveler. Well, we're. Wait, did we start Starfall Lake? Did we? Did we? I'm like, I'm not gonna search it up. I don't remember, so I'm just gonna open Genshin and look at the map. Well, why? I don't know. I have kind of a weird way of approaching things. But Starfall Lake, I'm pretty sure that Ether and Lumine did fall there the same way Skirk did, and I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up in the same location. I just feel like it's kind of random that Skirk comes across the drawing that Traveler did. Yeah. Unless, like... Okay, there's a few possibilities here. Skirk was literally... Skirk arrived after Traveler. Okay. I'm just gonna check the Bonsai map for a bit here. Starfall Lake. Oh, Dragon's fine. Alright, I'm just looking at the map. Here, is this the... Which place is this? Oh, okay, yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Yeah, this scene we're looking at right now, that's like between Stormbearer Point and Starsash Cliff. But it is near Starfall Lake, and it's would not be surprising that, well, firstly, the Traveler, arrived to that at that location. Like, they fell to Starfall Lake. That's where they landed. Also would not be surprised that that's where they awoke. That's where they woke up again. After 500 years. Yeah, it pretty much makes sense. But also my question is, like, Skirk. In this case, did she fall... No. In this case, she has to have fallen more than 2 months after after Traveler awoke. And she also found the same location. In this case, she was also just exploring the nearby area and then came across this. Or that Skirk was sent to get intel on Traveler. Like, just stalking them. I don't know which one. Like, they both seem like a stretch, but also I feel like that's really the only reason why she would be looking at this. Why Skirk would be looking at this drawing by Traveler. But also, this does not really look like the same. Does this look like the same landscape to you? I know it's a beach. I'm just gonna look at the real thing. There were no rocks like that out there, I think. Not really. I can't tell if this is the same place, but also, like, I mean, she's standing on, like, a really thin body of water. Shooting star. Wait, is that one shooting star or two? Look at the stars. It's a singular shooting star. In this case, I'm starting to wonder, is shooting stars really just people from beyond Tibet coming into Tibet? But it's a singular shooting star, so it can't be Traveler, can it? Can it? They're probably separate scenes then. Like, I meant the her looking at the drawing and her standing in this water. I have to admit that the middle part does not give us a lot of lore. My question now is, what is his place? I don't think that's the Aurora Borealis. That's not Snezhnaya. I think that's like the Abyss. Something that I thought about wishing and shooting stars. What's the relationship between these things? We've been here like an hour now. Also, if Skirk is looking at a shooting star, that's probably someone else descending, right? It's not a Traveler twin, so it has to be someone else. Do we know anyone from beyond Tibet? Also, I mean, okay. Look at the... Oh, there was a better frame for that. Her hair is, like, not completely hair. There is something sticking out of it. that, I don't know what, it also kind of looks like tails or like leaves. Like the mermaid tail or like, oh, like these. You see these? I don't know what they are. They're not just highlights. I can't figure out what she is. I'm still not sure if this is Sertology. You are nothing but a trespasser. But someone willingly let her into the vat. Someone literally opened a door for her. Nothing but a trespasser. I think, like, whoever this person is, they don't particularly care that she's going there. The way they're saying it. It's probably like a deal thing. But also, they told her to follow their path. I'm not sure what that means. Oh wait, no, this is Fontaine, isn't it? Can we find this place? Let's do some geographical study in Fontaine. Okay, what direction was this? From Farina's point of view. I'm just gonna check Fontaine's map. I think that's like Fountain of Lucine near there, right? Okay, yeah, it's the Fountain of Lucine. It's the building over there. And she fell... Just checking directions. Southeast. Southeast of the Fountain of Lucine. If that is within Fontaine, then okay. I can't... Wait, actually, should I just share screen and then... let's see. It's gonna take a sec. Okay, yeah, so it's around here. Also, she fell in the middle of a body of water, so yeah. I think it's either this patch of water or this patch of water. Probably one of these. I doubt it's all the way in Liyue. Unless she felt like really far away from... I doubt she felt like this far away, I guess. This doesn't really make sense. It's only really Liyue here. Unless I'm off about my estimate. Yeah, but like this trajectory is like... did it land? Okay. Let's see if we can find this exact location. Actually, is this where we're gonna pull? Oh, hi. Hi. I'm researching how. Oh my god, have you watched the animated short? I don't want to spoil it for you, but this looks too. Should I say it? Okay, I'm just gonna say it. If you don't want to hear it, just I guess log off then. I tell you all the lore you know anyways. Doesn't matter, does it? Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where Skirk landed into that. Like where she crash landed into that. We're doing the same stuff about like we're doing the same stuff as when we and we were trying to figure out the building that Arlecchino blew up. Go watch it. It's so freaking good. I'm gonna swap teams here. There's like no notable landmarks in the thing, but this does not look like no notable landmarks. Cause like there's like barely anything. It was like a big body of water. I guess unless my estimate is really off again. I guess it could be here somewhere. I'll double check that later. I don't know if you want to. Just go if you want to. But also, I'm just saying, like, if you have 3 minutes to spare, the animated short is worth watching. Right, I'm gonna move this. Still a bit too big. There's like barely anything here. And that's not an exaggeration. Does this look like... Oh, sorry. What, my... Does this look like barely anything? Okay, I'm just gonna go check this place now. What does it look like again? It's really flat mountains. Also, they're not that oddly shaped. because everything I'm looking at here is like pointy. It's like really pointy. I'm just gonna check around the waypoints to see if there's any location like that. But I also feel like this is probably on the edges of Fontaine. Just sort of this way. This is pretty filled with stuff. Unless it's that? Do we think it could be like this? Oh, sorry. It could be like this thing that we're supposed to be looking at. They are pretty flat. And it is a pretty big body of water. I thought she was really far. So it would be here. Let's double check that. Maybe? Yeah, I don't think it is. No, these are really far. Is there anything else? This does not look quite right. Still don't think it is. These are not like small islands. Also, there really isn't that much to this side of the Opera Epiclese. Because, I mean, it's pretty much established that. I think, like, we should be fairly certain that it's to, like, this lower side of the Opera Epiclese, because the earlier frame with Freyna, unless it's here. Actually, I was gonna take a look at Liyue. Trying to see if this landscape would match. Yeah, so much for flat mountains. I don't think this really applies. Hmm. I'm just trying to grasp at anything here. It's not this, is it? Yeah, no. Must be a lot of water. But also, like, this looks like the edge of Fontaine, right? Surely. I'm trying to answer that question, bro. Wait, unless my guess is off. But she's standing next to the fountain. Say shooting star. I'm trying to double the floor, right? Yeah, this does match the floor here and here. Is she like somewhere here? Farina. Fountain. Wait, where is Farina's? Like, what's Farina's POV right here? She's on that side. It's like this. Wait, oh. Sorry. God, my tracking. Hello? Sorry about that. I was not paying attention. I mean, you can go to camera mode. Yeah, this is the angle. This is roughly the angle. This is roughly the same angle as the... Sorry. Oh my god. So she's facing this direction, and the star was here. I'm not gonna move Farina. Wait, Farina turned, right? It's behind her, right? Wait, or is there something else over there? Or I'm not sure if I'm in the right location, actually. This is this, right? Like, it's roughly here. Is it? That's above the opera epi class. It's like, so wait. Are they here somewhere? They're like about here. And Farina was like here somewhere. Well, it was like somewhere between the door and the fountain. Here. So it went this way, right? Is it wait, did it go this way? But where is she here? Why is she like turning? Okay, the blonde guy and then those guys were on her left. Okay. So much for context clues. Has to be like here, right? Sorry. Oh god. I can't believe I'm like actually testing this. It's like a headshot with like the top of the of the opera epiclese. Oh. It's about here, okay? I think that can be established. Actually, would she have to be further away? It feels like these few shots, are they? Or is this like further down there, but like it's not, the shot is, okay, unless it's like not really proportional, then whatever. Or is this like not even, or am I not even in the right location? Let me just double check something. It's not here, is it? It looks very different. These guys are on her left. And they were also on her left before. But why would this be behind her? And then she's like pointing at it now. So yeah, my guess isn't wrong. It is falling towards the left of the opera epiclese. So yeah, it has to be like pretty much the east to southeast to south, I guess, at most, side of the opera epiclese, which does not give us a lot of really room for anything else. So oh my god, I can't draw. Imagine you just draw a line straight through the Fountain of Lucine to the opera epiclese, and that pretty much marks like the right hand side of that line would be, well, the right down what am I saying? Oh my god. The right and down side of that line, if we draw a line between like these two things, then yeah, it will have to be this. So, which does not give us a lot of water to work with, unless it's here. Oh god, I'm gonna have to check this, aren't I? Well, I'm trying to think. It's not really Fontaine. Do we have any other clues here? This looks very Fontainian. Yeah, we have no other context clues from that. But also the underwater part, it looks very Fontanian. We have that like one frame, I think, where she bursts out of the water. We can kind of see. But also, it looks like pretty much the same thing. Yeah, this. It looks pretty much the same as before, right? Just like closer. It's so blurry. Oh god, I meant this. I keep forgetting to switch between the screens. Should I just... Okay, this should be a little bit easier. We have like a few shots of that, I think. This is one of them, but... Is this the same shot? Wait, let me take a screenshot of this first. Oh my god, we're spending like... I don't know how long we've been here. Like an hour? Just trying to figure out where Skirk landed. Okay. They honestly look slightly different. Let me try to pull it up. What? Why is it not capturing it? Huh? What is this? This is not working. Huh? I was trying to I took a screenshot of it and I tried to open it. I tried to window capture it. It's not working. Okay, it's fine. This is totally fine. This does not look like this. What I'm trying to say is the two shots don't look exactly like the same landscape. So where she came out and where she crash landed, honestly, might not exactly be the same. I still think it's Fontaine though. I still think it's Fontaine. There's nothing out here. Yeah, the this stuff makes it look Fontaine. I'll check here as well, but I kind of doubt it. Maybe over there? This is a pretty big gap. But also, like, it does not give, like, the mountain. Does it look the same? I don't think it does. This is really hard. I feel like I've looked through every location, and it's like, it's not really making sense. Like, if I want to nail it down, frankly, it's probably actually to the east of the Opera Epiclese. So I'm just gonna try to double check this. Honestly, this does not look too bad. This is actually starting to look similar. Do you see this gap? How'd get off me? Okay. Oh, come on. I just want to take a picture. Is this possible? I don't know. Does not look right. I'll save this as one of the possibilities for now, I guess. I actually have another idea. Ooh. Where's the other picture, though? Is it possible? Y'all. I don't know. I feel like I'm tripping. I don't know, honestly. I mean, look at these side by side. Maybe. That's all I've got. Maybe. I'll double check the second photo now. If both kind of match, then like maybe. Yeah, we don't have a lot here. Oh, the other frame has a better picture. Okay. Let me try to pull it up then. This is honestly gotten really funny. I feel like I can't. Jesus Christ. Okay. I am really good at using my computer. I'm really good at doing this. I swear. Okay, let's see. Do we have something here that kind of resembles that? Because again, I don't think these are the same. I'm gonna crop this. Does this look the same? This does not really look the same, does it? Actually, it could just be really zoomed in. But also, my concern with this is that you can't really see anything in the back. Whereas with this, like, even if you remove all the construction, there's still like mountains and stuff in the back. You can't see anything here. God, hello? My tracking? Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, I can't believe what this has spiraled into, honestly. Tell me though, does this look like there's anything in the back except for clouds? Because I feel like this is like the edge of Fontaine. This feels like it. It doesn't feel like, you know, a place where you even if like you we need Farina. Let's help with this. Is it this? Hmm. Not exactly. I don't know. I feel like I don't think Genshin would have their details off by this much. Like, but like that's honestly like the best guess I've got. So yeah, it would be like it'd be here. That's my best guess so far. Could it be this then? There's not really trees there. Also, like, the stuff we're looking at here is like, it's Illyria's mountains. Okay, there's one more thing we can honestly look at. I'm going insane. You can look at the underwater scenery. This is very... What is this thing? Is this a hole? It's like a hole. It's a hole-ish thing. It's really dark. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm looking at. But honestly, given the scenery, I wouldn't be surprised that it is here. Are there any, like, craters in the underwater landscape in Fontaine? It's like a hole, and there's like all these, yeah, these like, seagrass or something. Oh, this is a shipwreck. Holy hole. Is there a hole around here somewhere? Like a crater? Because honestly, well, she was... But even here, like, these lower parts, they mostly also have the seagrass, but like... In the short, there's like barely any seagrass. Maya. I can't tell what's down here. What is this? I can't tell. It's really dark though. I'm just gonna spend the next few days scouring Fontaine for anything that resembles what Skirk had there. I don't know. Okay. Honestly, it's been 2 hours, so I might just end stream here. So yeah. I guess I'm just gonna spend the next few days in Fontaine, try my best to figure out what exactly that spot is. Even though I do think that this area is probably the best lead we have now. Yeah. That's pretty much all I've got. Okay, yeah. Yeah, if you stuck around this far, then thank you so much. And yeah, I'm gonna end stream here. Yeah, I'm not even gonna do stream end. I'm just gonna end it now.